happen on September 24th. And it sounds like it's going to be a very bad one, possibly.
Sony's days is gone. On to the horizon they go. Where's the Last of Us PlayStation fanboys? Why is Sony putting up this much resistance while acting infamous? Making these remastered games in uncharted territories, man. What's going on? Remember the days when Sony was the shadow of Colossus and the gods of war? But instead, we're getting this, man. Why won't Sony become human? Do we have to wait until dawn to actually play some new, ambitious games? Come on, man. Are you serious? Days Gone Remastered?
It sounds like Sony is going to barely show up. There's going to be almost no first-party stuff.
But if this was Microsoft, they'd be dead, right? But since it's Sony, they get a free pass.
The first game has now leaked, and it's bafflingly bad. But let's talk about the leaks and sort of react to the news, scratching their heads and wondering what...
The only people scratching their heads is you PlayStation fanboys. We try to tell you, but hey, enjoy these games on your PlayStation 5 Pro at 4K 60.
Now, this is a deeply baffling decision for like 5 separate reasons.
We told you Sony ain't got the money to fund new AAA projects. GameStop with another W. Why do you think they're focusing on these type of games, right? Because they've already spent the budget on these games. They're already in the lab. They might as well touch them up and hopefully, have some wishful thinking that these games will sell as well as they did on the PS4. Even though these games are already backwards compatible, I mean, at this point, you Sony fanboys are some of the biggest suckers in this community, man. Like, you guys are a complete joke. But let me guess, it's Microsoft's fault, right?
The first and foremost is that for anybody that actually was covering PlayStation news or watching my channel at the time, Days Gone is a project that PlayStation basically turned their backs on.
No, they didn't. They turned their backs on a sequel because they didn't want to fund it. But Sony don't have a problem remastering a game that was successful on PS4 because you know why, Dreamcast guy? It doesn't cost them that much money to do that. Okay? The profit margins in re-releasing the same game. I mean, at this point, guys, this is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know how you guys are going to continue to defend the PlayStation 5 platform when all you're really doing is playing PS4 games on the Pro. For real? Like, I mean, are you guys serious? Like, come on, man. I thought PlayStation gamers were better than this, man. All you people have been playing is PlayStation 4 game titles. Even God of War Ragnarok and the New Horizon game were PS4 games. Miles Morales, PS4 titles. That's all you people are playing. No wonder why people still playing on the PS4 to this day.
This is well reported. It's not speculation. They made Days Gone. It came out. It sold ridiculously well, but it didn't hit the review score that PlayStation wanted. What the hell? It's weird that they just dropped it so quickly. And a lot of people have said it's weird that now they homage to it. There's an Astrobot character dedicated to the stuff they completely ignore.
No, Bloodborne is coming out, guys. See, that's what you people don't understand. But they have to, space out the games accordingly. All Sony is doing is stalling the inevitable. It's embarrassing, man. As a real PlayStation fan, I can't see as to why a lot of you guys ain't heard about this, bro. This is very hurtful, man. If you've been supporting PlayStation and been damage controlling the PlayStation 5 ever since that console has launched, what type of ammunition do you guys got? Oh, look at that Game of Void. It's 30 FPS on the Xbox Series X, but at least it's a new game. Nobody cares, bro. At the end of the day, I'll continue to get my games at 30 FPS as long as they're new game titles. But what is this, bro? Like, you trying to tell me that you guys would prefer having 60 frames per second games on PS4 titles, games that you've already more likely played? Not considering that the PS5 is already backwards compatible with these same games? Come on, man.
To have, I don't know, a remake of
Remake Station 5.
I'd love to have a collection of all the Killzone games because I'm obsessed with that. Bring back Killzone freaking Shadowfall remastered.
Oh my God, but you guys are not helping the argument because all you guys are doing is choosing certain other games that they should remaster. No. How about a Killzone sequel? I'm tired of these remasters from Sony, man. I mean, at this point, they are porting so many games from the PS4. I'm starting to contemplate, did I buy a PS5 or another PS4 Pro? Because this is exactly how it feels to me, man. Like, this is very concerning. And the crazy thing is, ain't none of you Sony fanboys saying PlayStation is dead. Keep using that hardware sales argument, because when it comes down to games, we know you people ain't playing anything.
Bring back the multiplayer servers. Like, there is actual stuff that is even from the same generation of PlayStation 4, but could actually deserve a good sprucing up, some resolution that would look good and play good on PS5. Like, this is so bizarre.
You know what's crazy, man? I heard that Infamous, Gravity Rush, every PS4 game that you guys can think of is getting a remaster for the PS5, bro. It's over, bro. I mean, at this point, if you're not happy, take your PS5 and trade it into GameStop, bro, for an Xbox Series X that actually is going to have new games for you people to play. Because at this point, now I see as to why Microsoft's... I mean, think about it. Microsoft is smart. If Sony continues to put games out like this, and they're like, okay, we know PlayStation fanboys never played Gears Ultimate Edition. Hey, throw that game out there in favor of what they got coming out, Days Gone. What do you think PlayStation fanboys are going to buy? They're going to buy the game that they didn't play, which happens to be Gears Ultimate Edition, even if it is an old game for PlayStation. Because you know why? Because nobody wants to buy the same game twice. That's what you people don't understand. So I'm thinking that if Microsoft continues to do this, this is going to single-handedly destroy Sony from the inside out. And I've told you guys this, therefore I award myself with another W. Because I told you guys that Sony's doing this, and now look what's happening. Microsoft, please port more games to this platform. They are in desperate need of your help. Why are you Xbox gamers crying about, oh, well, if Xbox do that, that means they're losing their identity? Well, Sony's losing their identity too. And they're losing it in the worst possible way because they're not getting new games. Now you can see as to why they're so jealous of the Xbox Series S and X. They got nothing new to play.
To be, because a lot of these remakes, as Sony likes to call them, they keep claiming that The Last of Us Part 1 was actually a remake and not just a remaster. I just feel like they show how afraid PlayStation is. I heard it.
So would you say that PlayStation is dead?
A long time ago from Nassim Taleb. It's like a philosopher. He wrote a book called Anti-Fragile. Pick something obscure. Pick something cool.
Obscure don't make the money. What do you people don't understand? They're focusing on things that are popular, things that worked during the PS4. And it don't cost Sony enough money. It don't cost them a lot of money to do this. So even if the game don't do well, it don't matter because the game was already made before. Oh yeah, pick something that's way more less popular. You hear this guy? Obscure. Pick something that's less popular. Why? So people don't buy it on the PS5? And we get another Concord situation? Sony's afraid to spend money on games, and that is a huge problem for anybody that says that, oh, we have faith in Sony in doing a PlayStation 6. At this point, it's over. Go home. The console war has lost. You and your 80 million console war soldiers lost to the Microsoft Xbox with only 34 million soldiers on the battlefield. You guys are an embarrassment. The console war is over. Microsoft has completely won. Y'all like, how can they win? How did Microsoft win when they got less hardware? Because it's more than just hardware. It's overall. It's the games. It's how gamers feel. Bro, I'm not gaining anything out of this. Now I'm starting to contemplate as to why I picked up another PlayStation 5.
Dude, Shadow of the Colossus.
For this?
The PS4 remake still looks good. Spruce that up. Make that 4K. Make that 120.
No, don't do that. We want to see sequels, man.
FPS. The Mystery Sony remaster is probably going to be Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Days Gone remasters. It's just...
Wow.
It's Prime 4 style logo to tell us, hey, yeah, Spider-Man 3 is in development. Oh, hey, Wolverine is projected to come out in 2026.
Y'all have nothing,
extra
man.
Keys are real.
Go buy an Xbox, man. You PlayStation fanboys are finished, man. You know, shout out to King David for holding the line when all you Xbox dudes did was run away from it, man. Dark, shaving his head. All y'all ran away, man. We stayed strong. We held the line, and we try to tell you and explain to you, stop falling for these pony fools, bro. At the end of the day, Microsoft is winning right now. Microsoft and Nintendo are winning right now. Sony is not winning. That's what you people don't understand. A lot of their games are financial flops. So what? Oh, we got more hardware sales. That's all they got, bro. That's all they have. You take the hardware sales out of PlayStation, and PlayStation will cease to exist. The only reason as to why the PS5 is going to do well in the future is for GTA 6. That is it. I can guarantee that Sony's telling Rockstar, please delay your game. Delay it. We got to get our exclusives out first so we can make our money. Don't worry, Sony. We'll do that because we're still making money off GTA 5, bunch of dweebs and losers. So we can afford to do that for you. That's why they're not dropping it on PC, because if they did, then as you guys can see, people will lose interest in consoles. That is a shame that the PS5 is only being held up all because of a game like GTA 6.
Some temperature tests we're taking with it. I think this is also additionally funny. I wanted to put this in here for fun. The guy who directed Days Gone, I forget his name, unfortunately, he is very, very, very mad they put his character in Astrobot. He has said specifically he felt like it was disrespectful and degrading those kind of guys. But over time, he becomes kind of a piece of crap, you know? He gets an ego because he's got a hot girlfriend. He doesn't try enough. He stops really applying and trying to chase her. He's not trying to woo her as much.
Hold on. What are we talking about now?
Giving her tinier birthday gifts, less flowers and stuff like that. And over time, you can see that she's getting fed up. And he gets confused by it, where he's like,
hold on. Are you saying that this is what Sony's going through?
Oh, but I'm doing everything right. When, bro, you weren't. You were trying less and less and less. You got lazy. You're going to lose your lady because you're not constantly...
The way he said that, you're going to lose your lady.
Trying to chase her. If you're not constantly improving yourself, she's going to get bored with you, right?
Well, then if that's what a woman do, then honestly, she did you a favor, bro. If a woman's going to get tired of her man, even though she said and claimed that she loved you, then it's better that she left. Because most women, and it's so funny because at this point, the video is almost over. But if a woman is doing that to you as a man, you guys got to have some high standards for yourself, bro. You can't allow these women to control your life. These women are supposed to compliment a man and what they're doing. Okay, the problem is what most women want: the man with the job. They want the man with everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you guys got to do stuff like Scarface. You got to get the money, the power, and the respect, and get the woman at the end. Because if you get the woman first, then you got to chase the money, then you got to get the power, and then you ain't gonna have no respect in the end because the woman is taking all the stuff that you work for. See, the problem is, man, a lot of men, they fall victim to this, bro. Y'all fall victim to this, man. Now, I know this has nothing to do with this, but like I said, I didn't even think he was going to bring something like this up. But for example, if a woman can't stay strong for you when you need it the most, then more than likely she weren't the woman for you. And the same thing can apply vice versa.
I almost feel like PlayStation is in that predicament where they got so much acclaim, so much awards, so much hype, so much sales, so much money, they're getting lazy.
Bro, that has nothing to do with it, man. It has more to do with the fact that Sony can't afford to do these games anymore. That is the problem. All this stuff, Sony's doing this because you guys are downplaying the situation, bro. And this is why people call you PlayStation fanboys. Because Sony said themselves, bro, that they can't afford to do AAA games. They've stated that to y'all. And it's because they're doing so well. Bro, they're not. Admit it. Y'all lost.
No longer trying to woo the fan base. They're no longer trying to sell.
I thought PlayStation 5 cared about their consumers. That's what you guys said. Microsoft don't care about their consumer base. It seems like Xbox care more about their consumers than you Sony fools. Because what is Sony doing for you? Sony considers the PS5 their priority when they're doing day-and-day games with all your titles. And I'm telling you, they're playing catch-up with PC. PC don't have access to these games. So I think they did do Horizon. I really don't know why Sony's doing this, man, besides a huge cash grab.
They're no longer trying to give us our flowers. And people are going to really quickly burn out. But what do you guys think about this?
You're not handing me my flowers, Dreamcast guy, man. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. GameStop with another W. I told you they're going to continue to remaster more games because they believe that their PlayStation audience ain't nothing but a bunch of dummies. But at least you can play this game at 4K 60 on your PS5 Pro.